Yo, what it do, world? It's your boy Chase the Great, aka Greedy Man's Boogeyman, Lazy Man's Antidote, Poor Man's spokesperson. And I know you ain't here for the fun and games, gonna hang, always military minded, cause that's how God designed it. Let's go, man. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's gonna be a revamp to the channel. I still love music, still my passion, and I was thinking about what kind of channel should I start and what kind of things or message should I push out there. Everybody that know me know I've been doing music since the age of 16, 17. Got projects out there, videos out there. Y'all can check the channel down below. You know what I mean? And it was only right for me to go in this direction. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, and just get this thing a new spark, a new life. You know what I mean? Give my baby, my channel, a new direction. So here we are, you know what I mean? And God got us, the ancestors got us, and we here with it, baby. We going to the moon with it, man. So for everybody that's coming in, man, please sub. Let's get this thing to 10K, and let's make this happen, man. You know what I mean? Together. All right. What I really want to touch on, man, before I get started is RIP, man. Seriously, RIP to that boy, PNB. Didn't deserve that. Wasn't no mean dude from what I could see from the outside looking in. You know, wasn't even about that life. Wasn't talking that rah-rah. Wasn't, you know, none of that, man. You know what I mean? Man was out with his family, enjoying life. Should he have been in that place, you know, given his status and his, you know, his celebrity? I don't think so personally, but I mean, it is what it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? With that said, man, you see the title, the three things, man, the three things that I want to mention and see. We're going to see why. We're going to see why out of these three. I'm going to pick one, and, you know, you guys on the comment down below, man, let me know what y'all think, man. But, so we're going to say PNB was murdered because, was it A, poverty? Was it B, rap music? Or was it C, the good old American death culture? All right, so check it. I'm going to start with poverty. All right? I want to say, A, poverty. I do want to say that because poverty, man, you know, most of us probably was raised in it. Not all of us, but a lot of us was raised in it, around it, got people that's in it, got family that's in it. And we understand how treacherous poverty is and how poverty can bring out the evil in people, man. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Garvey had a quote where he says that, I'm not quoting it verbatim, but basically saying that poverty is a sin. You know what I mean? Because it makes people do unthinkable things. You know what I'm saying? And with that said, poverty made people do irrational things. Poverty made, you know, women, unfortunately sell box when they don't want to. You know what I mean? They're not trying to be harlots. They're not trying to be none of that, but Jezebels. But they stuck in poverty and they have no choice. All right? Poverty makes dudes out here be, you know, ready to kill, ready to murder, ready to just be about whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's unfortunate, man. It's a bad look, man. So I think poverty brings out the evilness out of people, man. Humans are supposed to be filled in abundance, with abundance. The world is filled with abundance. Look around. You can put something in the ground and it grows. So sometimes we wonder, man, why are people hungry for? You know what I mean? When the earth replenishes and gives you all the nutrients and everything you need to grow and harvest and eat. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother subject. But my point is, man, poverty can bring the evilness out of people. And that dude that went in there and committed to act like that in front of all those people, a brazen act like that in front of all those people, in front of his family, in front of his kids, in front of with no regards. You know, dude that even tried to hit Sauce Walker up the other day. You know what I mean? These dudes are acting irrational. These dudes are not thinking. These dudes are, to me, not functioning correctly. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta, you know, it could be a byproduct of poverty. You know what I mean? It could be a byproduct of poverty. So, you know, I wanna lean towards it, but I have to not really touch that, because the reason I say I can't fully be 100% say that it's poverty, because poverty, even within poverty, man, you see love. Even within poverty, man, you see, you see people that smile. You know what I mean, look at us as black folks, man. We've been broke. We've been poor our whole entire lives. So, you know, for the most part, you know what I mean? We don't own millions and millions of acres and millions of dollars, and you know, we own damn near no corporations. You know what I mean? We probably work for the corporations, advertise for the corporations, advertise for Hollywood and everything else like that, but we don't own Hollywood. We don't own none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know, I go to say that basically, even through that, man, you know, you have black folks that goes to church faithfully on Sunday. The holidays, the families still get together and they show love with each other and to each other. It's like, you know, even within poverty, you can still find love. You know what I'm saying? You can still find wholesomeness. You know, you can still find joy. So I can't really say that poverty was the reason PNB got taken out. Was that man on his bottom dollar? Could that man been on his last? Perhaps. But even the man on his bottom dollar, man, is the way he do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't do things that brazenly like that just because you're on your bottom dollar. You don't do things that irrational and that crazy just because you're on your bottom dollar. I mean, again, poverty brings the wickedness out of people, but I don't think it brings the brazenness, personally. That's just me, personally. You know what I mean? But poverty is ugly. We know that, all right? My second thing, B, rap music. Did rap music take PNB out? Look, man, rap music get a bad rep. Rap music is my baby. I love it. You know what I mean? Y'all check out the music that's already out. Rap music brings the freaking... Rap music is what it is. And, but to me, rap music is just reporting. You know what I'm saying? When these rappers are rapping, they are simply reporting what they see on a daily basis. All right? What do I mean by that? Shapes, what do you mean by that? Rap music is not at fault for PNB Rocks murder. What do you mean by that, Shapes? This is what I mean by that. Niggas would not be rapping about switches if switches were not manufactured. Handguns, all kind of semi-automatic and rapid automatic, you know, automatic weaponry. They would not be rapping about that if it was not in abundance, if it was not manufactured. Last time I checked, man, none of these niggas in the hood got chemistry labs. None of these niggas is coming up with Oxycontin. None of these pills that's out here. None of these niggas is coming up with that stuff. This lean, none of these niggas is coming up with that stuff. All we are byproducts to what we're in right now. All right? So, you know, if it wasn't, we rap about what we see. We rap about what we experience. Yeah, sometimes we might go overboard and rap about what we'll do to a nigga, but how many niggas don't rap about what they'll do to a nigga and then they end up being done to them? R.I.P. to them. You know, some of that is just facade, some of that is just for writing purposes, like, oh man, bro, got a mean ass pen. You feel me? But you cannot sit here and say rap music is to blame for this when rap music, all it does is report. All they do is take a pen and pad, or they take their phone, or they take their mind to the booth and just report. They didn't manufacture anything. They didn't produce all of this. You know what I mean? Rappers didn't produce poverty. If anything, rappers trying to get out of poverty. Rappers be laughing at these niggas that's in poverty. Like, yo, you need to get you some money, bro. You need to get out the hood, bro. Like, that's what rappers are doing on the daily. So how can you sit here, you know, and rappers tell, you know, they're showing you a lifestyle of abundance. A lot of women, a lot of cars, a lot of clothes, big houses, jets. Rappers are showing abundance. Rappers are motivators. They're trying to motivate people. Can the message get diluted? Can sometimes it go above and beyond? Yes. Some rappers, some of them caught up right now. You feel what I'm saying? In that. But that's not to say that you can put it on rap music as a whole, that rap music is the cause for this man's death. I will not be having that. I can't have that. All right? Before I go to the third point, man, I have to mention that, yo, I don't know too many dudes that's following niggas' baby mamas or niggas' girlfriends and shit like that. I don't know. I mean, it's to be seen. We'll see what happens if he, you know, if the killer, was following. If that's, if her putting the location out there is what tipped him off or whatever. That's to be seen. You know what I mean? To be determined. We don't know, bro. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, again, I just think that wasn't a great location for him. I don't know if he has security there or not. I don't know, man. I don't know how bro moved. You know what I mean? But again, rest in peace, man. I feel sorry for his family. I definitely feel sorry for his babies. His girls will never see him again. But, in spirit, he's still there, man. And he planted seeds on the earth, so they will sprout and they will produce more PNBs, all right? So salute to you, brethren. With that said, man, my third point, that good old American death culture, man. Yo, could the American death culture be the reason PNB Rock got murdered? Well, if you listen to the first 2 points I mentioned, poverty is a process or a condition within America. It's a process and a condition due to capitalism. It's a process and a condition, due to just people's mindsets, and this country's mindset. So again, even with rap music, I just explained that how rappers are just rapping about what they see, what they experience, what they homie experience, what they seen when they was growing up, etc., etc. So I'm gonna go with the third, with C, man. Good old American death culture. PNB Rock is a victim of good old American death culture. And what do I mean by that? You can go from radio stations that don't really play stuff like If I Rule the World. Imagine that. I mean, I barely hear records like that on the radio anymore. You hear nothing but death on the radio. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, splice it and make it sound nice, but man, you hear nothing but death on the radio. You know what I mean? Then you turn around and I'm gonna make a whole nother video on this, because it seems like music to me gets this huge bad rap, and nobody ever really talk about, nobody ever talks about what we going through with movies, and how don't movies get some of the blame that musicians get. You know what I mean? To me personally, I do know music touches the chakras and the vibrations. I do understand that, but I mean, I can indoctrinate a person way more having them sit somewhere for an hour and a half, 2 hours, showing them gangster films, showing them death, on shows, movies, documentaries. I can indoctrinate somebody way more just off the pure length and the pure time than I can off a 1 minute, 1.5 minute song, because niggas ain't making no 3 minute, 3.5 minute songs, 4 minute, 5 minute songs anymore. You know what I mean? Niggas literally getting they fix in 1.5, 2 minutes, and then you gotta back it up 2, 3 times. So to me, I can indoctrinate a person way more. But that's a whole other video for that. I'm gonna have that ready for y'all. I'm pressed for y'all, man. I'm gonna have a whole lineup for y'all, man. So log into the channel, man. This is gonna just grow from here, man. But like I said, man, good old American death culture. The guns, the easy access to drugs, the easy access to alcohol, the easy access to, pornography, the easy access to booty, the easy access to, you call it, man. Good old American death culture. Microwave death culture. In the oven death culture. Whatever you want to call it, man. This thing is baked, signed, sealed, delivered at your front door on a daily, man. And then we overlook that and want to blame rap music. You know what I mean? We want to turn around and blame poverty when you can actually find goodness in poverty. There's a lot of humble people that are poor. You know what I mean? Think about it. There are plenty humble people that are poor, because if they realized their condition and they woke up, that humbleness and that meekness would have left them, and they would have really riled up, either, capitalistically or with guns and arms, like, yo, we want some of this pie too. You know what I'm saying? So we cannot sit here and say that poverty is to blame and that this dude was, he was hungry. I see all over the internet, man, this nigga was hungry, man. This nigga wanted it, boy, by any means. Bro, dude did not go commit a brazen act just because he was hungry. If he was that hungry, he wouldn't have a weapon to go commit such an act. You know what I'm saying? The homeless in the streets that's asking, that's begging, they ain't got no weapons. They ain't asking for nothing, bro. They asking for plenty, I'm sorry, but they're not taking nothing, bro, because they ain't got it to take. You know what I'm saying? They 2 hands and 2 feet and they asking, bro. You know what I mean? So obviously it's not poverty. Obviously I need to stop blaming rap music, man. You know what I mean? Because there's all genres of rap music. And you can find what type of rap you want, just like you can find what type of movies you want and everything else like that. You can listen to the type of rap music you want to listen to. And then finally, man, that good old American death culture, man. We gotta, I think personally, we need to blame this American system, this American death culture. You know what I mean? Even within our culture, how we'll praise, a dude that got out for doing 10, 15 years, and we throw him the biggest party, but then, homie that went and did, 2, 3 years, 4 years of college, came back home with his bachelor's, went and got his master's, came back home, nobody giving them accolades or praise, man. You know what I mean? Or if anything, his family is giving him the accolades of praise. Under their breath, probably like, oh, he think he all that. But at the end of the day, he's not getting that crazy hood love, and the hood ain't throwing him, parades and all that kind of shit, for that accomplishment that he just did. Nobody's showing that type of love, man. You know what I mean? And that's who needs the love. We need to switch this death culture around. We need to switch this hatred we have for each other around. If that dude seen himself in PNB, he wouldn't have did PNB like that, bro. I'm gonna say it again. If that dude seen himself in PNB, he wouldn't have did PNB like that, man. At the end of the day, I'm gonna leave it with this, man. We are our own worst enemies at this time. At this point in time, I feel like we are our own worst enemies. At this time, man, These white folks got it on auto, man. They don't have to do anything anymore. We doing all the damage for them to each other. Now, I know crimes happen in crimes of proximity. I know white people kill white people and things like that. But golly, bro, I don't care. Philadelphia, Chicago, here, there, Louisiana. Bro, we do it at alarming rates. To just be 13% of the population, bro, we doing it at alarming rates. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got to wake up, man. We got to see myself in the next man. I got to see myself in the next man. Hopefully he see himself in me. You know what I mean? I'm raising the little man. I know he probably raising the little man and the little princess, man. And that's how we got to see it, man. Keep it cordial. Keep it pushing. Just like PNB could have got it, bro. You could have got in that booth and you could have got it, man. You ain't had to take that man's life like that, man. But again, man, R.I.P., bro. You know what I mean? God bless his family. And I wish him the best, man. I mean, I say, I'm sorry, R.I.P. And I wish him the journey to the next realm, to that next world, because I don't believe in just complete death and ending. I know this is just a transition. I pray that he's blessed in his transition to that next realm, man. And we gonna leave it at that, man. Your boy Shakes the Great, aka Greedy Man's Boogeyman, Lazy Man's Antidote, Poor Man's Spokesperson, man. You already know. Bless.